Hello everybody, it's me Midnight Panda at Cozy Panda Plays, and today we are going to have a quick look at Rune Dice. Now on this channel I cover things that are cozy games but also cozy adjacent, and I think this falls into that category actually. It's a dice roguelite. It gives me Slay the Spire vibes. Try and say that 3 times really quickly. But I've been finding that I've been playing this at night for like the last half hour in bed. So it feels quite cozy to me. I don't know if you guys will feel the same, but we may as well check it out. You never know, you might find something that actually looks quite good. There is a free demo as well on both Steam and Switch. And it's available for the Switch 2, Steam. I'm not sure if it's available for the other consoles. I'm not very good at it either. So you start off with a couple of characters. And let's go for our mage. Now you unlock all of these later. It's actually quite difficult. I haven't unlocked everything on my playthrough. You can have a look at the path. So there are shops, there are chests, those little round circles with an arrow up that you can see, they are where you can go, and any dice that you've got that you've like class dice, because each class has set dice, you can kind of, I guess, how would I term it, gamble to see if you can increase the value of your dice. And the idea is to match the numbers of dice to defeat your enemy, but you'll see. Also, the ones with the skulls, they give you more money and more points than just the normal nodes that just have the cross swords. And there's also a shop. So we've got to get the 1s and the 1s, then the 2s to the 2s, then the 3 to the 3s. And the dice jump towards a number of their equal. So we've got a 4. Oh, it didn't do it. And you can get relics as well. We'll see those that improve your chances. You can also knock dice into each other, but I'm probably not going to be able to do that. No. See, I attempted. I am so bad. So let's go and hit this dice that's got a freezing mechanic on it. Now there is a relic that you can use with that freeze mechanic, which means that if they're frozen, they can't attack you. At the moment, if they're frozen, they just can't move forward. When they get all the way to your character, they'll also do another attack. So they can kind of double attack, I think it is. Right, so we can either heal, but we've hardly lost anything. We can get a rune, so those runes are good. And we can get a new bomb. So I am actually going to go for the new bomb dice. I normally skip and then just spend it all in the shop though, so you can get loads of relics. Let's just have a look. So have we got a shop coming up? Okay, so if we take the right path, we will get a shop. So let's do that. See, I knocked that one in. I usually can't do that. I'm so bad. I have like no aim in real life and I have no aim in gaming. This is why I really like, I like all games. I love cozy games though, because I think gaming should just be chill. I do think there is an argument that lots of games can be cozy depending on the person. So at the moment I'm replaying Bioshock Remastered. I find that really cozy even though it's quite scary. I like it. So we're gonna skip actually, because I want to save my money for the shop. Okay, yeah, so we can go for this boss. We'll get more money, but it will still take us to our shop. Now, ideally, we don't want to hit those three, that 3 and that 4 and that 2 that he's put down, because it'll do something negative to us. Can't remember what it'll do though. We will find out, because we've hit one. I can't tell what that did. It did something. And when you hit the bomb, it makes all the dice around the bomb jump up and start to jump into each other. That's why I was like, no, I need that bomb dice. I need that bomb dice. I need all the help I can get. So yeah, so you can see what class dice you've got. So Arcane, 50% chance to deal, not heal, I wish it could heal. 50% chance to deal additional damage equal to die value, or 50% chance to heal the hero for die value. So it can heal, but it's not guaranteed. Bomb targets all enemies, the amount of the die value, and the type is magical indirect. Freeze die targets the line of enemies, 1 freeze per enemy, magical indirect. So when the dice, if you run into his dice, it gives him shields. I knew it did something. Oh, sugar lumps. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Oh, so we've got relics. New relic ignition point. Wrong button. Fire die deals immediate damage equal to the fire stacks applied, then applies those stacks. We've not got any fire dies. Gain 3 shield for each. Right, we're going to take that one. Oh, did I pick? I picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong one. Okay. That's just me being stupid. That's no reflection on the game. But that's okay. Oh, I was trying to knock the 2s in together. This music is so catchy. Do you know what this music's reminding me of? the old Sega game Ghosts and Goblins. I've actually got the remastered version for the Switch because I remember playing it as a really young child, and it was older then. At a friend's house. I think it was like their dad's old Sega Mega Drive, and I remember loving that game and being really bad at it. And I've actually got that, and I find that's a cozy game as well, even though it's slightly stressful for me. Right, new relic, personal scales. Oh yes, we want that one because it'll make the shop items cheaper. I don't think we've not got much money, but we'll go to the shop. Use what we've got. So we get all these die that we can choose from, and runes. So we've got 24, so maybe I should get a rune and show you as well. So fire die prioritizes the enemy. Gain an extra dice throw if you don't merge anything once per turn. That's quite useful because I'm really bad. Gain 10 shields when entering combat. That's useful. 20% chance that your throwing die will be a freeze die. Okay. So I think let's get that. And let's get that. And let's have a look at these runes. So protection, that's a good one. Shuffle, that can be useful. So basically it's all the dice that you have on the field, it will switch all its values. Gravity, that can be useful. So you pop it on the field and it pulls all the dice in together, and if they match their numbers, they'll join it up. However, it's a really small area. And weakness rune, that's really useful. Let's get that one. And you can also sell your die if you want some coins, but we've not got many. So I think we did quite well considering we didn't have much, but in part that was because we had that relic that reduces the cost. So where do we want to go? There's another shop there. Let's go to this joker. So these jokers can do different things. How do I get to the joker? And there's another shop. Okay, so we'll go down the side. We'll just work our way up down this side, I think. We're so close to those 4s, but that's okay. So let's skip because we want money. We went that way. We've definitely got to go down the side so that we can go and meet the Joker and see what he's got for us. So if you press your right trigger on the Switch, I think it's the same on a Steam Deck console, a Steam Deck, and also if you use a controller on your PC, it slows down the movement so that you can be a bit more precise. And I'm really bad, I never use it. Oh, I was trying to get those threes to hit. I think this was actually made by one person. I vaguely remember reading that when I was playing the demo. And I got the demo, like, not really thinking much about it, just thinking, oh, I want something I can pick up and put down. And I'm not a mobile phone gamer. I don't like playing on such a small screen. But I do like playing handheld and being able to dock. And so when I saw that this, because I think this might be on mobile as well, but when I saw this game and it seemed kind of like a game that could be on mobile and a quick pick up put down game, I thought, oh, let me try it, and have been pleasantly surprised. I think because we have lost some life, let's use our rune. Okay, just to give us a little bit of a advantage. Because I'd rather not use any of the rewards at the end to boost our life. This bear is not the worst boss you can get. There's one in particular on this level. So you get like the 3 bosses each level. And there's one on this level, which is the final boss you go for. And yeah, I just die. He throws poison at you. I've never beaten him. I've come close to where he's had like 2 health and I've had 3 health. And then the poison has just automatically killed me. I think with that boss, you need to go through the run and really do a heal build. Whereas I just do an anything build. There's no strategy to anything I do. I just throw stuff and see what sticks. Health is 21, I think. We probably do need to heal up actually. And I think we can skip that. Okay. Sorry, just having a sip of my Sencha green rose tea. Iced tea. I'm seriously addicted to iced teas at the moment. Got like a peach and lavender one. That is my iced tea of choice when I game. And then when I game in bed, because I try and game for like an hour in bed, I have a chamomile tea. But not a chamomile tea bag, which tastes gross. I actually have like proper loose. So I only have loose teas, but I have proper loose chamomile, and it's absolutely delicious. It just tastes of honey. Like, who knew? I've had chamomile tea bags and they've been rank, but proper chamomile, yeah. I've just realised that if you took the gaming away, I literally have the life and the routine of a grandmother, and I'm not a grandmother. Although I think a lot of grandmas game now. Who's that YouTuber? Food for Dogs? I don't know her name, but I sometimes watch her videos. And she is this more mature lady who got into gaming quite late in life. And she really loves her JRPGs, so she's a woman after my own heart. And I just love how accessible gaming can be for people. Wow. I loved how accessible. As long as you're not trying to play your so-called AAA games all the time. I do overall prefer smaller games, like smaller companies, and I just think they tend to be better quality. But there are some games that are not smaller that are brilliant. I mean, Elden Ring, Demon Souls. I can't play either of those. I have them. I am really bad. And I just run away because I'm scared, basically. I can't play scary games on my own. I have to be with someone. It's stupid. I just get petrified. I've also got the Dead Space remake, because I remember playing that back on the 360 days. And I've not been able to get past 2.5 minutes. That's not even getting to the actual gameplay. It's still like the cutscene at the beginning, and I'm too petrified. And I get myself ready. I get the lights down. I sit on my sofa. I get a nice warm throw, because any game can be cozy if you feel it's cozy. I have my chamomile tea. And I fire it up on my PS5, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And yeah, I don't get any further. But I really want to play it again. I remember I got halfway through it back on the 360 days and had to stop because I was too scared. So let's get, oh, so we can, okay. So we can increase the level. But I think the problem is we've not, if you start changing a lot of the ones to be 2s or 3s, it makes it really difficult to hit the dice first off, and you end up having to do a lot of knocking in. And I'm not very good at that. So I think let's just skip for now. But I think let's get a 3. A freezy 3. So I wonder, you know, if you guys have got any games that you feel are cozy or cozy adjacent. Let's give it that term. But other people may not. So kind of like my Dead Space. Pop a comment down, because I would be really interested, because I don't think this is just me. Don't think this is unusual. And I do think there's probably a lot of people who would class themselves as mainly cozy gamers. So like that warm hug-like gaming experience, that like some really strange games and find them really cozy. Or maybe it is just me. Please tell me it's not just me. We've got 87 gold. Oh my god, we're going to be able to buy so much for that final boss. Also, if you have any weird gaming rituals like I do, with my chamomile tea and my iced teas and yeah, strange little rituals, let me know, because again, I'm feeling like it's just me and I'm sure it isn't. I tell myself it isn't. I also find some cozy games, like seriously stressful. Stardew Valley. I like Stardew Valley. In fact, I think I kind of love Stardew Valley, but I can't really play it because I find it super stressful because of that timer and the days are so short. I think I'd need to play it modded. I much prefer the cozy games where you can stretch the day out, or when the day, you know, the important stuff you can still do. Songs of Glimmerwick, I was playing that demo, which unfortunately was a bit of a buggy mess. Once I got to a certain point, I loved it. I can't wait for that game to be ready and to come out. But it's currently, the demo is a work in progress, so they want feedback. And I was actually going to show it on this channel. I'm probably going to do a short review of it because I can't really do a cozy long play because of all the issues. But I've completely lost my train of thought now. Completely. Okay, let's just throw some dice. It'll come back to me. Maybe future self, future me, future Panda will pop something in about what I was actually going to say here. And I swear, my memory, losing my train of thought is something I do all the time. And I've done it my whole life. I get too many thoughts in my brain and I go off on tangents. Oh, well, that didn't work. I do a lot of things on autopilot as well. And I am that person that's like, where have I put my keys? And I've literally had them 2 seconds ago. Or I'm also that person that walks into a room and go, wait a minute, why have I come here? Why? Yeah, I eventually remember, usually. But again, like I said, it's just me. I'm just a ditz. That's the diagnosis. I'm a ditz. Again, that's okay. It takes all sorts in this world. I think what I find relaxing about this game is the jumping of the dice and the little pop it does. It's very rhythmic. Right, so let's get a gravity rune because we've got tons of gold. Just want to make sure. I think the shop, we're one away from the shop. Okay. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll show you how the gravity rune works. That's how it works. It can be a bit of a letdown. Oh, I missed completely. That was not skill, that was luck. I missed where I was supposed to do the throw the dice. Okay, we've got to heal. And I think I picked the wrong thing. I did pick the wrong thing. Anyway, let's go to the shop. See if we can get some healing stuff from this shop. So we've got heal dice. That'll be good. Merchant's Favour adds 1 extra coin die to the field at the start of each round. When an enemy with fire dies, spread half their fire. Right, so we're going to get that one, definitely. That one. And that one. We'll get a weakness rune. Get the minor life rune. Oh, we've only got 1 space. Okay. Sell that one because we want the healing rune. Let's get that one. We may as well. I think these carry over to like the next boss fight you do, like the next run. Okay. Now we've got some healing die and also a relic that makes money heal us. That will help a little bit. Although we'll probably still die. Yeah, we're going to die a death. Oh, we're dead. But we get some unlocks. And we've gone up a level. So, do you want to try Rogue? John Wick Blade. So we've still got to do this boss. We've still got to complete this boss. We'll have a go with this guy. So we've got a shop coming to our left, but there is also one on the right. Then we've got a chest. I think let's go down a right path because we've also got a joker. Now the jokers can be a bit different. They're not always the same. Okay. I'm so bad. So we don't need to heal. We're going to skip because we want to get some relics from the shop. Okay. Let's just keep going down this side. We don't need to heal. How much money have we got? 22. Let's get that protection rune. Oh, I don't like this boss because he always gives us like a new minion that we have to fight through. But they do swap places. Like he'll move forward soon. But until we kill the minions, we can't get to him at the moment. Oh, this isn't good. Line strike deal. Target random enemy, 2 times die, value, type physical. Poison die, target last enemy, magical indirect. I always think poison's quite good to have. But we'll try that one instead. I am so bad. I think this will take care of them now. Oh, phew. So, max HP. I think let's do that. went up to a 3. Okay. Oh, we got that. Okay. Right, new rune, minor life rune, heal. Actually, let's get the poison dice. Let's see if that gives us a bit of a advantage. So relics. Gain 10 shields, that's useful. Paralyzing strike. That's useful. Backstab though. Okay. So that one's definitely useful. But we are limited with money and we haven't got the relic that reduces the shop prices. I think let's take that. Let's take that. Let's take that. Okay. Let's see where we get to. Let's have a look where we want to go. So let's go to the Joker, and then there'll be another Joker. So we can get 2 Jokers in a shop. Let's see if we can use that poison. See how much damage it does. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but we did. Okay. We'll get a max HP. An HP boost is always useful. Okay, so many goblins on the screen. They're on little dinosaurs, I've just realised. And my ineptitude knows no bounds. If there was like a prize for the most inept gamer in the world, it may not go to me, but I'd be in contention. Okay, let's heal. I think let's heal because we were running low on health. Oh, this boss is awful when you're like the level we are. The noises it makes. It actually makes me feel slightly sorry for him. When you merge dodge die or of value 3 or higher, gain 1 additional dodge stack. Gain 3 shield for each enemy killed. That's worth having. And that's worth having. I really need to get a standing desk. I used to think people just had them just because they're trendy and everyone's got one. But the more I've been gaming at my desk, and I work at my desk as well, the more I'm realizing that I need a standing desk because I get a bad back now from sitting down. It's mad. Especially since I've started this YouTube, because I do so much more gaming sat at a desk now, because I haven't done like seated at a desk gaming for probably about 4 years. I've not had a gaming PC for about 4 years, and I stopped getting a gaming PC when my last one broke. I decided I wasn't going to get another one because one of the things I've realized with regards to just gaming and chilling in general is I like frictionless gaming. So I don't want to mess around with this setting, that setting. That's why I like my Switch too so much, and my PS5. I just like frictionless gaming. I just want to turn it on, stick the game in or download the game and it work. Whereas with my PC, I could run games brilliantly and they look gorgeous. But there was some friction and I didn't like it. And I don't think there's a right or wrong way. I think it's perfectly okay to say, I just want to have convenience and put my game on and not have to think about it. The other reason I like the Switch to do with frictionless and comfort gaming is I can put it in to be docked, or I can pick it up and go and lie on my bed with it. And the other thing I'm realizing with regards to PC gaming, the other thing I kind of thought about was, I think really there's diminishing returns for graphics now. I think we've pretty much reached the pinnacle so far. I mean, I'm sure they can make the graphics more realistic, but that doesn't make the gameplay any better. And I think this drive for really high graphical fidelity has had an unwanted effect that developers and companies that are providing monetary funds for developers are putting so much pressure and so much money into getting these beautifully real graphic and like real life graphic type games out that sometimes they're forgetting about the gameplay loop. And it's one of the reasons I really started to get into comfort, cozy and pixel games in particular. I do love myself a pixel game now. And it's also why I find a lot of indie developers, like their games just feel better. But you definitely can do both. I mean, I look at things like Expedition 33, which even I wouldn't say that was a cozy game. And it's definitely got both there. I wouldn't even call Expedition 33 cozy adjacent. But I also do like games that have a really good story. Let's do that. Because we've got the boss coming up. Poison stacks never decrease over time. We've got to get that one. Yep, we've got to get that one. Oh, we should have got this one first. Because then everything would have been cheaper. Okay. So we'll get that. Get that. We'll get that. That. We'll get all the dice actually. And we'll get that because we've got the money. I think the boss is going to kill us. And it's a combination of we're underpowered and I'm just really bad. But let's see. And the crafty thing about this spider boss, apart from the fact it's a spider and I'm petrified of them, I'm actually trying not to look at it on the screen because I'm really, not agoraphobic, that's fear of going out, arachnophobic, there we go, is it blocks dice in place. So when your dice hits it, your dice then just can't use that dice and gets stopped from going to the dice it's trying to go to. So irritating. It's still not the worst boss I've come across since been playing this, so there is another one. They definitely get harder. But as I said, I still don't think we're gonna survive this. Or maybe we will. Why did that not hit the poison? Let's get some poison on it. So we've got some. We've not got any more in the field. Yay! So, well done to us. And we didn't even use our runes. What are our stats like? So with John Wick Blade, I love that name. We did a 21-minute run. We got 126 gold. We killed 45 enemies. We killed 3 bosses. We dealt 1,063 damage. We only dealt 32 in one round. Okay. We did a max dice combo of 16. That's not bad. Well done us. I think we'll leave it there because I don't think we've unlocked anyone else. Let me have a look. No, we've not unlocked anyone. And you unlock people, by the way, by doing those things like killing 42 goblins, and each run you work towards unlocking another character. I've so far on my run only unlocked got up to 3 or 4 characters, I think. But hopefully that's given you a taste. I don't know if you agree with me that this is cozy adjacent, but it's very much pick up, turn your brain off, throw a few dice, wind down kind of game. And it might be something that you want to take a look at. It's kind of cheap. I got it on sale. I don't think it's on sale at the moment, but it was on sale on launch. It only released like a month ago, and I've not seen anyone talk about this game. And I definitely think it's worth at least somebody just showing people what it's about. So hopefully I've done that. If you do feel like picking it up, let me know in the comments. If you like this content, so cozy or cozy adjacent content, then please do feel like putting a like or a subscribe. It does help me. This channel's literally 2 weeks old and I'm really, really enjoying it. But I think we'll leave it there. So stay well, stay comfy, and keep playing cozy games. Bye.